Name confused. By Enchanted Nightingale. Chapter 4. Diogenes Club. The Diogenes Club was first and foremost a gentleman's club. Of course, the term gentleman's was a bit misleading, as women had been allowed in the club for the better part of the 19th century in small numbers, had an easier access during the 20th century, and now, well into the 21st, were as many as the men. It was a place for minds like Mycroft's to gather and think. It had all the amenities of a club of considerable repute, and the membership cards were exclusive to the influential people, those truly influential and not money-wise. It was for people who with a whisper could start a war, and with a few suggestions could overthrow entire governments. It had not started like this, but its functions evolved enough to include one of Mycroft's particular favorites. The Diogenes Club acted as a front for the British Secret Services, but only when Mycroft fancied it. It was, after all, a Holmes who had co-founded this establishment a couple of centuries back. Sherlock had naturally learned of its existence, and like everything that had to do with Mycroft, had turned his nose down on it, claiming that it contained the most unsociable and lazy men in London, possibly the entire United Kingdom. Mycroft felt at home in that place where quiet was requested of the members, where he could think, plot, relax among people like him. It was the one place no one bothered him, not even his brother. Or when Sherlock did come, he was not allowed inside. The only place Diogenes Club allowed non-members and talking was the stranger's room that existed for that reason only. Everywhere else, silence was the rule. The members were not allowed to even cough. 3 chances, 3 coughs even, and they were no longer members of the club. It was the one place the green-eyed wizard never followed him, and not because he could not. He actually had the power and connections to become a member, but the wizard whose name had been Harry Potter had admitted to Mycroft that he lacked certain subtleties that most members had in abundance. The most prominent being patience was one of them. The ability to do nothing quietly for hours falls under that. So, on the nights when Mycroft asked his chauffeur not to take him home, the man had only one alternative route to take, the one leading to the Diogenes Club. That was at least half the week, more if there was a particularly pressing situation that needed to be dealt with. The green-eyed wizard did not bat an eyelash, merely focused on his mobile phone. "Did you settle the situation with the ambassador, Eyes?" Mycroft asked, earning the man's complete attention and focus. "It is silence today," came the reply. Mycroft arched an eyebrow. "New name?" "I cannot decide on one I want, so I experiment. The name I'm using today is not bad. Perhaps I will keep it every time we visit the club. Seems fitting that way." Silence replied. "You have an odd sense of humor." The wizard merely shrugged. "Should I forward the name I use every day?" "It would be convenient," Mycroft commented.
"Then it will be done. Also, the ambassador left pleased,"
the wizard added. "Excellent," Mycroft commented. Silence went back to his mobile phone when it was obvious the older man would not be speaking. Again,